why are you really struggling? What this comes down to is belief. Belief that you're going to get new patients. Belief that you're going to be successful. You're going to be okay. That you're not going to fall into a money hole, a black hole of I don't have any money to make this whole thing work. And yes, like I didn't have belief, but I didn't have the people around me that you guys have right now, that you have right now. You've got me talking to you. You've got 40, 100 people in the Cash PT Nation who believe in you. So what I have to say is that it's time to start believing. Okay. Back when I started this thing, there were a few people here and there. I'm sure there were people doing cash practices, but no one was talking about it. And that's for sure. No one was talking to me about it. I had one or two people saying, oh yeah, you could do it. Aaron, I know you can. But they weren't telling me how. I had a lot of disbelief. That's why I only started $10 more than I was charging as a massage therapist. Because everyone said, this isn't going to work. So I said, well, they're going to pay me $10 more an hour from Dr. LeBauer now, right? And that's got to work. It's time for you to start believing. If you don't believe that people are going to pay you $197 for physical therapy, you're probably right. Who the hell is going to pay $197 for physical therapy when I go down the street and get physical therapy for $25? But if you believe that the service you provide is the best and most unique service around, and that you're the only one that's going to be able to talk to this person and help them do what they really want, not get rid of their knee pain, but be able to run 5 miles with their daughter, then they'll pay you whatever you want them to. Why are you struggling? Because you don't believe you can do the technology. The technology is only as hard as you make it. The technology is easier than neuroanatomy. The technology to put this stuff in is easy. Now look, if you're like, I know I don't do technology. Well then, you know what you do? You invest in someone else to put it together for you. You invest in someone else to teach you business. You invest in someone else to teach you how to do it or teach your assistant how to do it. You invest in employees. You buy your time back so that you can treat patients and you can earn the $250 an hour while someone else is working for you for $20, $15 to $25. Maybe even $50 an hour. If you're making $250, I pay someone $195 to do the stuff I don't want. I'm still making $50 an hour, which is a lot better than I can get in an orthopedic clinic. Why are you struggling? Because you don't believe. And it's time to start believing in yourself, because you're your own best asset. You're the person that you should invest in. You've already done that when you went to PT school or OT school, right? When you went to school, you invested in yourself. You invested probably $100,000 or more, $150,000. I have coaching clients who are $250,000 in debt. But sometimes what belief comes from is from talking to other people and working with other people who believe in you and can show you how to do it. And that's how I help my coaching clients. Is like they come in, we chat, we talk. I say do this, this, and this. You go do those things. You put in the action. You put in the work. You get the results. But you have to believe, because if you go in doubting, or you're still doubting, or you refuse to change, the doubts in your mind and listening to the reel in your head, it's going to sabotage you. And what you have to do is stop listening to the doubts and start listening to everyone here in this group who tell you how awesome it is to work for yourself. Now the other thing is not everyone's cut out to be an entrepreneur. And you may want to be an entrepreneur and get in and realize, dude, that's way too much work. It's a nice idea, but I'm out. No worries. But if you get in, you're like, whoa, this is tough. Hell yeah, it's tough. But the rewards are huge. Like, it ain't hard for me to go, do PT in the hospital. That's not hard. But the rewards, they're good rewards. But, where did I have the biggest rewards? Was the least amount of pay. Well, as I was a student, I wasn't even getting paid. Working in the local school system, 9, you get there at 8:30, leave at 2:30. But if you have a job there, you're not getting paid. You're getting $30,000 a year, like a teacher's salary, as a doctor of physical therapy. Like, you do that because you love it. Great, and that's the reward. But if you want to do more for your patients and more for yourself and get yourself more time freedom and financial freedom, and you don't want to be under the thumb of a boss or a corporation telling you no you can't, or you need to bill more units or treat more patients in this hour, utilize your techs more, as Tyler tells me, then and you want to take charge of your life, then starting a business and starting a cash practice, I think, is the best way forward, because I feel like it's the most ethical way to contract with your patients, because you're working for them, not their insurance company.